What is up, listeners?
What's up, listeners of YouTube?
It might not just be YouTube. This could be for anybody that might be listening.
Oh, yeah. For everybody. Yeah.
I am the original Renaissance man, Devon, DaVinci.
And this is your boy, King Draco. And this is
some number episode of this podcast. It's been a minute since we've actually done it, so yeah, I'm not going to be sitting here.
But we think it's episode 3.
Well,
I'm pretty sure it's episode 3, as a matter of fact.
it's the next episode. Let's put it that way. So we don't really know exactly what we want to talk about, so we're just going to be bullshitting for the most of this episode.
Right.
The first thing I wanted to talk about, I guess, that everybody might know something about was I just recently binged to watch the entire Luke Cage season 2.
Of course you did.
And looking at the way your face is looking right now, I'm guessing you didn't watch it.
Listen, bro. Yeah, bro. I definitely 110% did not watch that yet.
God damn it.
Bro, listen. I'm going to watch it. I don't even know why I didn't watch it the last time we had this conversation. I'm not going to lie to you.
You said that you wanted to watch it with your wife because she wanted to catch up with it.
That's true, bro. Then we ended up doing like other stuff that married couples do. One thing led to another.
Well, let me go ahead and I guess we'll move off of that. We'll save that for another episode. But
yeah, bro, we can't talk about that.
It does kind of relate to this other thing that I wanted to talk about. So Marvel has released this new app, or not new, but it's getting a lot of attention. It's Strike Force. It's called Marvel Strike Force. It's on Android and iOS, and it's a mobile game that is very similar to the Star Wars Empire. It's Star Wars Empire something. I forgot the name.
I thought it was Galaxy something.
I can check it out.
Star Wars Galaxy something.
I have it right here, but let me go ahead and look and see what it's called.
Yeah.
It is Star Wars Heroes of the Galaxy, I think.
Okay.
And
I used to have that on my phone.
Yeah. I actually spent $20 to try to buy Darth Vader, and I did get him, but I haven't really played the game much since then because
I'm surprised you told them that.
Hey, please, there's people out there. There's a thing called whales for a reason. There are people out there that spend thousands of dollars on these things. No, matter of fact, you want to try to throw shade at me. Let's talk about how much money you spent on Dungeon Link.
Listen, they don't even know what the fuck Dungeon Link is, so it doesn't even matter.
Whatever. Tell them how much money you spent on it. Since you want to talk about my $20 on Darth Vader.
I think I spent a good amount based on how much I played the game. I felt like the money that I spent on the game and the time I spent playing it, I think all averaged out, and it made sense to me personally.
Well, I got Darth Vader for my money.
Listen, I have bought a $20 bundle on Dungeon Link before.
And that's just one bundle.
I bought a $50 bundle before.
Okay, then. So you've already doubled what I spent. So let's go ahead and move on to why this game is getting a lot of attention. So apparently this game is hitting microtransactions on a level that most other mobile games aren't hitting. And I can speak from experience just how bad the microtransactions are in this game. So
I hate microtransactions. Like, I hate when they're irrelevant to, like, what the fuck you actually want to do. Like,
have you played enough microtransaction games that you think you can make a list? Like a top 5 worst microtransactions?
Ooh, I cannot. Because I can only think of course, Dungeon Link. That shit is bad. Like, Dungeon Link's getting out of control. And for some reason, I kind of think that games that, like, have... Well, I used to think this. I used to think games that have, like, not a lot of active players, they wax you the worst. But that's not true. Because the bigger games wax you as well. Like the army games and shit like that.
Clash of Clans and things like that.
Them games wax you too.
Yeah. But they're smart with it. They make it so that, like, investing into the game early on tends to be very easy. And this is very much what a Strike Force does. It early on in the game, it makes it real easy. Like, you can get to level 30 with no issues. Like, just straight up grinding and getting decent characters. And then The thing about these type of games, because it's one of those games where you have to grind for equipment, and then you equip it on your character, and then you can upgrade your character to make them stronger after you got all the equipment put on them. And you just keep doing that. Every time you level them up, or not level them up, but every time you upgrade them, their equipment disappears, and you have to get new equipment so you can upgrade them again. And the thing is, early on in the game, getting that equipment to upgrade them is very easy. I mean, it's a matter of just grinding through the story mode. But it gets to the point where, after a certain level, all of the equipment that you need to upgrade this character, you can only get through some type of crazy means, like during a daily dungeon. Like every day they have a different type of dungeon that's open. On one of those days, there's a dungeon with a specific item that you need to upgrade your character, but the only way to get that item is to play it on that day. Like, you have to open the Wednesday dungeon and then go into it, and then you have a chance to win that item out.
A chance.
Yeah.
And if you don't get it, you have to wait 7 more days.
Yeah, and then there's not to mention that these items that you're getting are components for the equipment, not the equipment itself. So you have to get multiple versions of this item in order to upgrade it and turn it into a piece of equipment. Then you put the equipment on it, and then there's another equipment that they have to get, and that might have that component that you have to get also. Yeah. So it becomes a point where it takes months just to upgrade your character once.
People just want you to play this shit as long as you possibly can.
And the worst part about that game is the characters that you get, especially early on and stuff, are characters that everybody gets. Like, it's, you very rarely find somebody with a different character than the team that you have, because also in this game you have these things called character shards. In order to get a new character, you got to collect enough character shards to unlock them. In order to get the character shards, you got to play the story mode and stuff. Sometimes you can get them from bundles and stuff. Of course, you can buy bundles and get the characters faster, or like get unique characters. But the thing is, everybody's going to get the characters that you start off with, because as the story progresses, it's like there are certain flags that you hit, and each flag you hit, like, well, at this point in the story you get Spider-Man, at this point in the story you get Luke Cage, at this point in the story you get the Punisher. Everybody has those characters, and then you get Elektra, and then you get what was his name? It's Bullseye. I think his name is Bullseye. I got Bullseye, and that's it. Like, those are the 5 characters. Oh, and I got the guy with the fist, Death Hand, or whatever the hell his name is, with the power gauntlets on his fist or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know who that is, but I will say this though.
I did a bad job explaining them.
Oh no, it's fine. It's perfectly fine. I don't know what you're talking about because I never played it. But Idle Heroes is also one of these games. I had this game for a while, and it's one of those games to where, like, you level up and stuff.
It's called Idle Heroes.
Yeah, it's called Idle Heroes.
You
guys get the it looks cool. Like, it looks like a cool game. It's fun to play at first until you realize you're just, you're getting stronger, but you're not getting stronger. Like, you're eventually going to get stuck. And it's another one of those games, you get to a certain point, you're going to have to spend money. Summoner's War, to me, is another fucking game like that.
That game would have lost me the second I read the word idle in the name.
Yeah, I didn't really understand. I like the commercial they had for it. It was kind of cool.
There's a game that I was playing that's pretty fun called Grand Summoners. Only thing is, this game kind of goes to the opposite end of the spectrum. Like, they need to do more transactions, because I've got to the point where I've gotten all the characters that I want from that game, because they had this special event where you can unlock one-punch characters. So you can get Saitama, you can get what the hell's her name? The Green Tornado? Damn it, why am I forgetting their names? And the fucked up part is, it's all going to come to me as soon as the damn podcast ends.
Well, who?
Terrible Tornado, the chick with the black dress and the green hair. You can unlock her. You can unlock Genos. You can unlock Boros, the bad guy you fought at the very end of the season 1. Like, all these characters, I've unlocked every single one of them, and I only played the game for like a month. And it got to the point where I didn't need to worry about anything else. I had a pretty good team. I was able to get all the way to like triple S rank with that team, and I completed the story mode. I was able to do events, and like I said, it's just at the point where there's no real reason to play it anymore.
I'd to remind myself who Terrible Tornado was. We have to watch One Punch Man again.
They're going to be coming out with a season 2. I think it comes out the beginning of next year.
Really? Yeah, we definitely got to check that out. I'm definitely going to watch Luke Cage. So, here's another thing. I was looking at Infinity War again. Like, I watched it again because you know that it's out digitally. And this might be one of the only movies that I keep liking more and more and more the more I actually watch it. Like, I really seriously understand, like, how great it is. Just from, like, an overall movie. Just, like I said, just from, like, the villains and everything. Like, yo, the next Avengers movie is going to be one of the greatest. I know I said this about Infinity War, because it is one of the greatest movies of all time.
I think that the next Infinity War movie might not be as great as this one. Because we all know that the characters are coming back. The ones that died, they're going to come back.
Yeah, they're going to come back.
Or at least not all, maybe not all of them, but a big majority of them's coming back. And the thing that made this movie good to me was the fact that, like, how high the stakes were. And the fact that they didn't necessarily win in the end.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That's definitely, like, one of the reasons that made the movie good. Even though I would say this, I kind of knew they weren't going to win. Like when Thanos started coming through and wrecking shit, like, I kind of just knew, like, you know what? I don't see them stopping him.
Well, that's the main issue, though. The next movie that comes out, they're going to come back, they're going to win, and they're going to stop him.
Did you hear what they said, the Russo brothers?
No.
About what, like, they're saying that Captain Marvel is the strongest Avenger.
Yeah, I got to look into it, because I did some research, and from what I've looked up, there's different types of Captain Marvels. There's like a boy version, a girl version. There's like a teenage version. Like, there's a lot of different Captain Marvels, and I'm guessing the Captain Marvel that they're talking about, I mean, is like the more common one, the blonde-haired girl with the lightning bolt on her outfit.
Yeah.
And from what I looked at, she's not really that strong of a character and stuff. Like, I looked at like the Marvel wiki for her, and she's not really that impressive. I mean, like, it seems like Thor outdoes her by a million.
What they said was when they introduced Captain Marvel, and this is the people that make the shit. They said when they introduce her, she will be by far the strongest character in Marvel. They said this.
Well, they must be retconning stuff for the
universe.
Yeah,
they're definitely doing that. In Infinity War 4, I said Infinity War 4. Avengers 4, they already said that it's going to be different. They said that basically you can't go off of the comics anymore for where they're going with Marvel. Because they said it doesn't make any sense why they would make the movies. You could just go back and read the comics and you know what's going to happen in the movie.
I mean,
so they said it's going to be a fresh Avengers.
I mean, that's all well and good, but there has to be some level of consistency, because you can't just take something and just completely rework it when it already has an established, like, lore to it. That's like somebody making a Dragon Ball Z movie and then saying, "Oh, we're going to make Krillin one of the strongest characters in the movie because, well, don't look at the manga and anime. We're going to be doing our own thing." And Krillin and Yamcha are going to be the biggest heroes in the movie.
The humans have to be stronger than the Saiyans.
Like, it kind of goes against having that lore already established.
Yeah, screw the Saiyans. But no. Oh shit, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say, they already did that. That's what I was gonna say. They already did that with the Hulk. So at the beginning of the movie, when Thanos beat up the Hulk, that already is a point that I think people aren't really going into detail about. Like, Thanos should not be able to beat the fuck out the Hulk like that.
I mean, there was other reasons why. I looked up their stats too, and I mean, Thanos is a strong ass character.
Yeah, but he shouldn't be able to. The Hulk should be the final chance, the last line of defense. The Hulk and Thor, right? The fact that he did that to Hulk and Thor, I think that set the tone of what they're trying to say about Thanos. They're trying to say, like, they need somebody else, basically.
I mean, yeah, but my thing is the Hulk. He's kind of like this ultimate weapon that doesn't have any direction. Like if the Hulk had direction, he knew where, like, what to do, and he can like strategize and okay, I need to attack this guy. He has these weaknesses and this, but the Hulk is like just run up and smash. Like he doesn't think, and I think that a person that's smart, especially Thanos, because Thanos is supposed to be one of the smartest people in Marvel.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And so he knows how to take advantage of the Hulk. He can beat the Hulk just by like outsmarting him, because he's, like I said, he can hold his own in a fight. Like he's a strong ass character, but with the brains and like the ability to strategize and stuff like that, it also goes into the fact that I think that's what would be needed to beat Hulk.
I agree. Is that something that you read or something?
No, I was just on,
because when Thanos was tagging them, they were
Marvel,
power shots.
I was on Marvel Wiki, like looking up
like,
all
boom, boom,
heroes.
boom. They were power shots. Hulk was like not moving after those hits.
Yeah, I'm not sure how exactly strong he is as far as that's concerned. Now, while this is going on, I'm going to go ahead and start processing this other video. I got a couple videos that I'm working on. This is just stuff I'm doing in the background, this podcast.
But you want to know something, though? One day, we're going to add a third member to the podcast.
Maybe.
That's the plan. Eventually, bro, I want there to be 5 people on the podcast.
I'm glad you threw this on me now. I had no idea that this is what he had planned.
Yeah, this is like my plan, because I want to tell the listeners what we have in store. We have, of course, there's going to be some secrets off camera, but eventually I have big plans for this podcast. Like big plans, bro. Like they can't see my eyes.
Well,
they can't see my eyes now, but big plans, bro.
Well, the first plan we got to get is to come up with a damn fucking layout for this podcast. We need to go ahead and figure out what the hell we're gonna talk about before we turn the mic on, because we kind of came in and we weren't paying attention at all to what the fuck we were gonna be doing.
Listen, we can just talk about whatever the fuck is happening.
I mean, I can give you guys
we can talk about Kawhi Leonard. See,
well, I was about to talk about the gameplay video I was about to upload, but sure, Kawhi Leonard.
We can talk about Kawhi Leonard and the Toronto Raptors and how they're doing everything to keep him. When Kawhi's going to LA next year, no matter what Toronto does.
As far as Kawhi Leonard's concerned, I don't give a fuck.
Really?
No.
He's going to LA.
Yeah. Well, you want some NBA talk? Here's the NBA talk. The Warriors are going to win the championship. Spoiler alert. The end. There we go. That was our NBA talk for the week.
All right, now on to the next sport. Let's talk about football.
I have no idea. I have nothing on football. You guys probably don't know it, and I've never really mentioned it, but I have zero fucking knowledge on football. I don't watch football really. To me, football is a boring sport. Most people don't really agree with me on that, but I don't give a damn because the statistics are on my side. A football game can go from 2 to 3 hours sometimes, and usually they said that on average there's only 20 minutes of actual gameplay. The rest of it is just people sitting around and in the middle of plays and doing having cuts to the coach and the fucking people on the bench and the audience and commercials and shit, halftime shows. The actual gameplay is literally 5 seconds. A dude moves 3 yards and then gets tackled, and then you got about a minute of nothing happening again.
Okay, all right. Well, when you're watching the game and you're inside of it, it doesn't feel like 20 minutes.
Oh, if I was playing in the football game, oh yeah, I'd love it. It'd be great. But watching it, no. I mean, playing baseball is fun as hell, but watching it, no.
I don't think baseball is fun to play or watch.
You must not have had.
Bro, we hella used to play baseball when we were kids.
I'm talking about with the full equipment and stuff like the.
Remember the Nerf? Remember the Nerf bat?
You can't compare baseball with the Nerf.
No. But do you remember the Nerf bat though? It had a little plastic part on the top.
There's a lot of Nerf bats.
Oh, bro, I used to. Oh man. Do they still have the Nerf bat? I used to be like, boop! You used to hit it.
You're the one with the children. You've been to the toy stores recently. I haven't.
Oh, yeah, bro. They tore down Toys R Us.
Yeah, they did.
Now we gotta go to Walmart.
Yeah, a piece of our childhood is gone forever.
Well, shit, that's everybody's childhood. And remember KB Toys?
Yeah, KB Toys is where I remember KB Toys because of Mortal Kombat Trilogy. That's where I went and got that game. Not sure how the hell we got it.
Mortal Kombat Trilogy.
My parents
Never played
must have bought it. It was a game that came out on PlayStation and Nintendo 64, and it was like a combination of the first 3 Mortal Kombats. You could
Did it have blood?
yes, it had all the characters from those 3 games, and you could play with the boss characters. So this was the first time you could play with like Shao Kahn. No, Shang Tsung was been playable. This is the first time you could play with Shao Kahn, Kintaro, Montaro.
Wait, Shang Tsung was playable?
He was playable in Mortal Kombat 2 and 3.
Hold up. You could play as Shang Tsung in Mortal Kombat 2?
Don't go down this path. Don't do it.
Bro, I don't remember.
Yeah, don't.
Was he unlockable?
No.
You can play with him from the start?
He was a character from the very beginning, yes.
What about Goro?
Goro was also a game where you first played as Goro. The 4 boss characters were Goro, Shao Kahn, Kintaro, and Montaro. And this was the first time you could play with any of them.
Wow. I don't remember Mortal Kombat Trilogy, bro. Shit's crazy.
That was one of my big games. I love the hell out of that. I think I also bought Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter at KB Toys, or I might have got it from a swamp meet. I don't know.
Yo, I forgot all about Marvel vs. Capcom, bro. That shit would be so fire now.
I have never played the first Marvel vs. Capcom. I know all about the second one. I'm gonna take you for a ride. We're gonna take you for a. You cannot say, bro. That song played constantly during the character select screen. That song is burned in everybody that's played that game's memory.
Bro,
I'm gonna take you for a ride.
I used to remember only playing that game over select people's houses. I'm sorry, I don't remember.
We're gonna take you for a ride.
Oh shit, I don't remember now, bro. Man. One day, bro, when our podcast gets big, you can play a snippet of the audio.
I just played a snippet. That's the entire song. I just gave you the entire chorus, verse, and everything.
Yeah, bro, I'm sorry. I don't remember. I don't fucking remember.
Man.
But now, though, let's fast forward to now in 2018. That shit'll be lit. Like, that shit'll be fired.
Well, okay, let's fast forward to 2018. I got a gameplay video coming out of Super Mario RPG for Super Nintendo. And
that shit'll be fired, too.
That's going to be my first, well, not my first gameplay video, but I guess the first retro game I'm going to be playing on my channel. I played Dragon Ball Z Legend of the Super Saiyan on...
Free promo.
On this channel. On my channel, my first one is going to be Super Mario RPG.
Really?
Yep. That game looks amazing. It's the predecessor to the Paper Mario series. And because Square Enix was involved, you better believe there's all types of unique character designs and stuff that goes into it also.
So there was an article that came out that said the Final Fantasy VII Remake, and yes, we're going there from there, was announced too early.
Yeah. That's from what I heard. Yeah, it was. They pretty much just presented it just so that Sony could have some shit that could they can brag about.
Yeah.
I know they came out with a new video for Kingdom Hearts 3, the Toy Story world. They have like a developer vlog about it or something.
Yeah.
I don't really care too much about it because Toy Story 3, I mean, it's okay, but I don't know. There's just the fact that Disney bought Marvel and Star Wars, I was hoping to see some type of Marvel or Star Wars world in Kingdom Hearts. Like, I'd love to see that lightsaber keyblade.
They're not going to do that, though.
It would be amazing if they did.
Because I think if you put Star Wars... No, bro. Star Wars isn't that Disney. Like, Disney just bought Star Wars, but it's not that Disney.
If they could put a Pirates of the Caribbean world in Kingdom
Pirates
Hearts
of the
2,
Caribbean has always been Disney. It was made by Disney.
So
that's way different. The first Pirates of the Caribbean said Disney's Pirates of the Caribbean. It was never Disney's Star Wars episode.
I mean, but if we're going to go down that path, then technically Toy Story wasn't
Disney.
It was Pixar. Yeah, but Pixar was not Disney at first.
And Disney bought them too.
They bought them. Yeah.
They bought Pixar too.
So how come Pixar can get in the game, but Marvel and Star Wars can't?
But
even though they have
I'm
the
pretty
same,
sure.
bought,
See,
bought.
when this podcast gets big, we're gonna have a numbers guy. All right. And we're gonna have an info.
Where the hell you plan on hiring all these people from?
Nah, bro, they'll want to be with us because we're awesome. But listen, bro, we need to figure out the first Toy Story. So until we hire that person to do our shit, I'm gonna be that guy, and I'm gonna tell you that I think Toy Story 1, bro, was already Disney and Pixar, not just Pixar.
I mean, I'm saying they bought Pixar early on.
I was about to say that to be early on, then.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
okay.
still, it wasn't their company. Like, it wasn't something that was just flat out theirs.
Really?
Hell, Disney's bought a lot of different companies.
Yeah, animation. No. Pixar is an animation studio for Walt Disney.
Now they are, yes.
But let's see. Let's see when they became...
Pixar was founded... I mean, Pixar was started by, like, Steve Jobs and shit.
Disney purchased Pixar in 2006.
When did
That's weird.
When did Toy Story come out?
Pixar began in 1979 as the graphics group part of Lucasfilms. Whoa. Bro, they're all the fucking Illuminati. like, let me just say this shit. Yo. Everybody who's big has been big since the fucking beginning. Like dead ass serious. Like, now I'm gonna change the subject. But bro, the companies that I'm about to name.
Wait a minute. When did they say that Pixar was started?
Pixar began in 1979 as a graphics group.
So that means that...
For Star Wars.
So that means that they took that Star Wars money and founded Pixar with it.
Yeah, Pixar began as a graphics group, part of Lucasfilm's computer division, before its spin out as the corporation in 1986 with funding by Apple.
Yeah.
Co-founder Steve fucking Jobs. They're all fucking evil. They're all part of a big fucking corporation. Disney purchased Pixar in 2006. So here's the thing, bro. Disney didn't own them, but they were all still a fucking partnership.
No, they weren't.
They were.
Disney didn't own shit about them at first. From what I'm hearing, Lucasfilms had them at first. And then Apple dipped into it and helped finance them at some point. And then at some point later on in 2006, that's when Disney decided, I'm going to buy them.
Yeah. Pixar has produced 20 featured films. They began with Toy Story, which was the first ever computer animated featured film.
That was like 1995.
1995.
Okay, that was earlier than I thought it was.
And the most recent one, of course, was The Incredibles 2, which we didn't see because we suck. Then Finding Nemo.
Still need to see that.
Finding Nemo, of course, was their other one. Finding Dory.
Yeah, I don't need the filmology. I just need to know when they got acquired by Disney.
2006.
So that means that, like I said, if that's the case, then there's... Okay. So if Toy Story can get into Kingdom Hearts, then Star Wars should be able to also.
Well, now that I know that they're all part of a fucking secret society, bro, yes, they fucking should. Now Star Wars should be in Kingdom Hearts. You're right. What the fuck? They should... Bro, that would be amazing. Now that I'm thinking about it, that would be amazing.
I mean, they should just open up some goddamn Final Fantasy worlds, too. I mean, I know technically they have the Final Fantasy characters walking around in, like, tend to be, like, the default hub. There's always a world that has no connection to any Disney properties when you first start the game up. And, like Traverse Town, it was called, I think. It was like...
Traverse Town.
Something like... I don't know if that was what it was actually called, but it was something like that. And
I think I...
And that... You haven't really played too much of Kingdom Hearts, though.
Yeah, but I remember certain stuff about it. My brother played it. I watched Trent play 1 and 2. They were my games, but he played them because I just never... See, I never had time to play Kingdom Hearts.
You've had time.
I've had plenty of time.
That's an excuse.
I've had plenty of time.
That's like me saying I don't have enough time to exercise, and I definitely do.
Listen, bro. Exercise is something totally fucking different. As a matter of fact, I'll go as far as to say exercise won't be mentioned on this podcast. As a matter of fact, I'm going to ban the word exercise. Speaking of exercise, top 5 wing places, motherfucker. Top 5 wing places right now.
Why? Nobody cares unless somebody is in our current vicinity. Nobody's gonna know what the hell you're talking about.
Everybody knows about Wingstop.
Can you even think about top 5 places without thinking of like generic ass chain places?
That's true. That's
Number
true.
4, KFC. Like, you're not telling anything nobody
Number
hasn't already
1,
known.
Wingstop. Number 2, Popeyes. Number 3,
Yeah, like you're not really. You gotta
Raising Cane's.
You gotta explore. Raising Cane's don't have wings; they got tenders. Anyway,
Same thing.
you gotta think of some damn mom and pop places, some places people don't know anything about.
They would have to be from here. I agree. I 100% agree. So are they gonna come out with a Logan too?
Why? The fuck is gonna be Logan Returns from the Dead? Like, what else are they gonna do with that story?
No, it was a trilogy.
I mean, they could take X-23 and expand on her, but they would have to change the name of those shows.
It can't be called Logan. And Logan never shows up. Or Logan shows up as a ghost. And she, throughout the movie,
A damn force ghost.
She keeps seeing him as she's fighting. She'll see Logan just show up during the fight.
Trouble you are!
It'll just fuck with her. It'll just fuck with her, bro. That shit, actually, that's a dope ass idea.
Mutant unity we must have.
That shit is actually a dope ass idea that I just came up with. They have a superhero who sees ghost of a former superhero. Hey, oh shit, that's a sweet anime. Ghosts of heroes past. Oh shit, I'm still creating. Ghost of Heroes Past. Young boy grows up to be a superhero.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
I'm making up a story as we're going. This is my imagination. I'm not saying shit. I'm making all this shit up. You thought see, it's so good that you thought that I was talking about something.
No, I just did. I kind of zoned out for a minute. Then when I came to, you were talking about Ghost in the reality or some shit, and I'm like, okay, wait a minute, where are we at?
Ghost of Heroes Past, bro. Ghost of Heroes Past. It's Ghost of Heroes Past. It's the Ghost of Heroes Past.
Stop it. You're not about to sit here and try to fucking brand some type of thing and then try to sell it to the damn listeners. You trying to come up with you thinking about toys and damn theme songs and cartoons and shit already.
Listen, I just made us fucking rich in the last 3 minutes.
You made them rich. We don't have the money to trademark any of this shit.
We don't.
So now you just gave somebody an idea. Now they're about to go and if they want to trademark Ghost of Heroes Past and make a buck off of your damn idea.
Listen, fuck them. I am willing to say that the way the world is set up now, we could still sue the fuck out of them just because this audio was posted.
No, I don't think so.
I think that even if we can somehow sue them for something. Like I don't know what we can sue them for, but
that sounds like the definition of a frivolous lawsuit.
Really?
I don't know what I'm gonna sue you for, but I'm gonna do it. God damn it.
What?
That's funny. Right now we're just surfing through World Star Hip Hop, just looking at the bullshit that happens to pop up every once in a while, and
what?
I don't know,
bro. I hate the fucking
world.
Yeah, Boonton Gang getting too close to the Catch Me Outside girl.
Okay.
He's way too old.
Can we stop talking about Boonton Gang, please? Can we please stop talking about him? Can we stop making this dude like famous?
I mean, it's too late.
We're talking about a guy that got famous from stealing from people, and now because he's in some type of fucking quarter-life crisis, we're supposed to feel sorry for him.
This is another example, bro, of I think we're just too old. We're just out of the fucking loop. Because, bro, to me, the shit's not funny because I think the shit's not funny. Like, bro, if I was a teenager, though, we might think he was hilarious.
Not we. Maybe you, not me. I'd have looked at him and thought he was
when
just
you were
as
in
retarded.
High school.
Yes, I would have looked at him and thought he was just as retarded.
You wouldn't have laughed, though. You would have thought the shit was...
No.
Some of the shit is funny now.
No, it's not.
It's just not funny.
No, it's not. I watch that shit and I'd be wondering, like, I hope somebody pull a gun out. And don't kill him, but just wing him. Don't kill him, but just wing him. Like just pop him in the thigh meat or something like that. Like I hate when people do stupid shit. It's the same thing with that fucking Mustang Wanted shit. Like, you be trying to make me watch...
Shout out to Mustang Wanted. Shout out to all the people that risk their lives for the entertainment of others.
Fuck that. You be trying to make me watch these videos of these idiots that be climbing up on buildings and fucking... For no reason at all, other than to, hey, watch, I might fall.
But they're not.
I hope that they fall.
Well, bro, you watch, though. That's all that matters.
No, I hope they fall. I haven't watched any of their things. Since that video you had me react to, I have never watched another
First
Mustang
off, it was
Wanted video.
our purpose as reactors. We also have a reaction channel. Shout out to us.
Well, the next reaction I'll give you to Mustang Wanted is if I hear a news article saying one of them failed. That'll be that'll be the reaction you'll get from me.
You have to stop wishing death on people who are living out their dream.
Why the fuck?
What if somebody said they wish all people who do podcasts and reactions just kill themselves?
If that person who was doing podcast thing was, hey, I'm gonna do a podcast with a cobra in my hand, and let's hope it doesn't bite me. If they get bit, I would be like, yeah, that's what the fuck you get.
Hey, yo, shout out to the pastor from that church, yo, that had the rattlesnake. Yo, shout out to the pastor, yo. Yo, shout out to the pastor to show everybody, yo, that you have to have faith. That pastor didn't have enough fucking faith. That's why he got bit. Tell him, Devon.
That pastor was shouting out for himself, goddammit. That snake wasn't. That snake was feeling the Holy Ghost.
Listen, the snake showed that motherfucker that he needs to be more faithful. Shit.
Hey, faithful don't mean anything. That damn snake was not feeling it at all. And the dude didn't understand that no meant no, but the snake was trying to give it to him. He was sitting there trying to hug it and squeeze it and move it around. There's no telling what the hell that dude did with them snakes.
That shit is hilarious.
It's just flat out funny. Seeing shit like that. Oh, man. Let's see. What else is going on in the news? A man urinated on a black 5-year-old girl while calling her a racial slur. That's something that happened.
Should a man take care of his girl's kids or just his that he has a...
Well, that's something you should already have understood before you
yeah, I was about to say
get together. So you
shouldn't have to post that shit on the internet.
Yeah, like it's kind of...
Matter of fact, I'll go as far as to say if you're asking that question, then you don't believe in it. I will go as far as to say if you're asking that question, bro, then you obviously don't want to do the shit. Now, bro, I can't be with somebody who's not going to accept my children.
I mean, I guess like you're already fucking up if you're in that situation, but whatever.
Like we can't even fucking talk.
Dude's bugging out over the female genitalia. It's a baby dick that just didn't grow. Yeah, in a way, yeah. A clitoris is just a penis that grew different because of the way chromosomes and shit work. Like, hey,
well, the way that God made us, Devon, if you want to tell the young viewers out there how women are called womb men because they came from the womb of a man.
I guess some retarded ass religion would say some stupid shit like that.
But they are called women that we can't deny. They're called women and woman. It's not called woman, and I hate people that spell it like men.
Like, I mean, woman. If you're talking plural, it's woman.
No, but I hate when people spell it the wrong way.
What do you mean? Like say
like
woman?
All men?
Like when they say woman, talking about one person?
Yeah, like I'm a grown woman. Like I'm a grown woman.
Yeah.
Like I hope you like get hit by something.
It's funny because yeah, there are different ways to pronounce it. Some people say woman, other people say women, like WEMEN, like women.
Yeah.
It's funny. Like there was this test that I took, and it went over dialects, like depending on what part of the country you came from, and it was a test that would be able to determine exactly where you were from based T, because when it comes to trucks, I call them 18-wheelers. When it comes to the like highway, I call it a freeway. And when it comes to like drinks, like carbonated drinks, I call them soda. Other people call them pop.
I call them pop.
Yeah, I call them soda.
I call them pop. I call it the freeway, and I call 18-wheelers trucks.
And yeah, the answers that I gave said that I was from Louisiana, and that is where I spent like the the biggest developmental years of my life, from when I was like,
I was gonna say,
I want to say from like 2 to 6, or about 2 to 5, 2 to 6.
Do you think those are the biggest developmental?
No, I take it back.
Years?
2 to like from about 2 to 7. 2 to 7.
Describe developmental.
When you were learning how to talk.
I think developmental is like from your 5 to 16.
No, you already know all your words for the most part when you turn 5 to 16.
Developmental though? What are we talking about? Develop what?
Like I said, language. We're talking about.
Oh, you're talking about
dialect.
Talking to talk.
Ain't that the whole point? Dialect.
But your knowledge of things though, like
I'm talking about dialect.
Like the
words you use, the like. If you're Southern speaking, if you grew up in the South between the ages of 2 to 7, chances are you're going to be talking Southern.
So you called trucks 18-wheelers?
Yeah.
You said all them fucking words as a kid. You was a little kid saying 18-wheeler?
Yeah, everybody called it 18-wheelers.
What the fuck? That's too many words.
Everybody called it 18-wheelers.
It was 18-wheeler?
Anybody down south know exactly what I'm talking about. You call them 18-wheelers.
Bro, listen.
Carbonated drinks are called soda. You call them soda. I don't call them Coke. I don't call it Cola.
I call them pop.
I don't call it pop. I don't call it none of that.
I went and got me a cold pop.
I call it soda. When I first came up here and people started using the word pop, I was like, what the hell is a pop?
Nigga, pop. Pop quiz.
Yeah, it's a shock when you go from Louisiana to Ohio and like the difference in language. Like, because pop was a big one. Everybody was saying pop. And I was like, okay, what the hell is pop? Well, I still call it soda to this day.
Bro, you say pop, bro.
No, I say soda. I never call it pop.
Bro,
ever.
You call it pop.
Never.
You might not have noticed it.
No, I've
when
never
we go
called
grab
it
some
pop.
McDonald's, you'll just be like, I want a Sprite. But if they say, what's a Sprite? It's
soda.
a pop.
No, I say soda. It's soda.
It's like, nah, it doesn't matter. I mean, okay, yeah. But I refuse to, no. I refuse to believe that you called that shit an 18-wheeler, though.
Yeah.
You said that many words as a kid? 18-wheeler.
Yes.
That just doesn't even, no. Because kids, it's like, here's a truck. You want a truck?
We never called it truck because we didn't identify that as a truck. We called it an 18-wheeler. A truck would be something with like a flatbed in the back of it.
That's an 18-wheeler. I can't even imagine a little ass kid saying 18-wheeler. I would be what the fuck?
I mean, like I said, a truck is something that you would be like something like a Ford fucking compact, like the thing with the flatbed on the back. That's a truck to us. An 18-wheeler is those big semi trucks with the trailers on the back.
It's a semi truck. It's an 18-wheeler. Oh, bro, why would you
gonna stop disrespecting my goddamn dialect,
bro? There's nothing wrong with Louisiana.
You talking shit about the way Louisianans talk, and now you talk. And earlier you were talking shit about West Virginia, so you just shitting all over my goddamn childhood states.
West Virginia, 39.9% of them are obese, bro.
Oh boy,
those are fucking stats, bro. I did not make up those stats. I was watching a video. Matter of fact, watch our last video. I was watching a video and they told me this statistic. I just want to know, bro, that the other 60.1% of people, bro, know that, bro, they can't fuck with 39% of the state.
Hey, there are some people that don't have a problem with obese.
Some people like obese people. I was about to say, bro. Obese is crazy though. Like that's crazy for that many people to be overweight. But you want to know something? I would go as far as to say this. This might be a serious problem. Because I think a lot of people are starting to have more stomach problems because of the food.
Maybe.
Like dead serious. Like, I'm getting kind of serious now. Because bro, my stomach be hurting sometimes, bro, and I know it's because of my food.
I said we're not about to get into some weird shit about.
Oh no! I'm not getting no weird shit. No weird shit. But I hear people say a lot of times, bro, oh, I have a stomach ache from what I ate. People who aren't even like fat or got a gut, they'll just be like, oh, I ate that shit. I shouldn't have ate that shit.
Are you still trying to bring this around to food again? Because earlier you said you were going to have us talk about food. And now I think that this is like some type of hidden coup to try to get in and take over the podcast and turn it to food.
No, it's not. It's not. Even though I think it would be dope if we changed the podcast to food.
No.
But still, we could like have that like Tuesdays. We could like upload a podcast about food.
No.
For real. Because we just talk about our favorite pizzas.
No. Let's talk about some shit that actually I'm looking forward to. Like, The fact that I'm going to go see Happy Time Murders.
The puppets.
Yeah, that movie. That goddamn... I was planning on doing a reaction to the trailer when it first came out. But we went to go see... What was it? The Avengers?
Yeah.
And the trailer was playing during the... it's funny. They still call them trailers. But it was playing during the pre-trailers, which don't even make sense. But it was playing during those and the previews.
Wait. Was it... I don't think it was the Avengers now.
That was the only recent movie we went to. Or it was either that or Jurassic Park.
I think it might have been because whatever movie it was, I don't think that my wife was there.
It was either that or Jurassic Park.
So it might have been Jurassic World. Not Jurassic Park.
Whatever.
Yeah, bro. The park is gone.
I don't care.
The park is closed, bro.
The Jurassic... Well, I guess they call it Jurassic World now because of that stupid-ass ending. But whatever. I don't care. The bottom line is...
The movie might be dope. And if you notice what they're doing, 2 years ago from today... Hold up. Let me fact check. Sausage Party came out.
Oh. Did it 2 years ago from today?
Let me fact check, bro. Because you know they try.
Were they made by the same people?
Okay, 2 years ago, Sausage Party came out.
I just want to know if they were made by the same people.
August 12th, 2016. It came out August 12th, 2016.
Okay, so you're only off by like 2 weeks.
I'm only off by 2 weeks, but you got where the fuck I was going with it. They're starting to like, this is like a pattern, bro. Something that's known to be kid friendly, they're making it adult. They saw that it was a good year 2 years ago, and now they're doing it now.
But were puppets always technically kid friendly? Were they always kid friendly?
I mean, bro.
For all we know,
get dark?
For all we know, puppets could have a crazy ass origin story back when the fucking civil rights, or not civil rights, but the Civil War was going on, and they were using puppets as like fucking battle plans.
Bro, you're getting dark now, bro.
I'm just saying they could have used puppets to like do.
We're taking it there now.
Let me finish what I'm about to say.
Okay.
They could have used puppets to do some type of like plays, and because they didn't have like, they couldn't use special effects for body parts and shit, so they would just use puppets and like have them dismembered and shit,
bro.
So that this way they could tell the stories of the Civil War.
Bro, I'm pretty sure that they used puppets for propaganda a lot back then. I'm pretty sure they did. But bro, no. Like the puppets that we know of, the popular ones are supposed to be. Now Elmo, bro, I don't know about Elmo, bro. I heard that he was touching boys or some shit.
What the
Pardon me. Wasn't
Are you talking about the guy that did the voice for Elmo?
Yeah, the guy that
there
played
was a
Elmo.
big conspiracy and shit. Well, not conspiracy,
He got
but there was a
fired.
big scandal about that. I'm not sure what exactly the scandal was. I forgot. It was a long ass time ago.
He was touching children.
Was he touching kids, or was it just a sexual scandal? I don't know, and I don't remember.
See, we need our fact check guy, which is me.
Nobody cares about no goddamn fact checking. But
Elmo scandal.
Goddamn, what the fuck was I about to say again? Oh yeah, I was about to talk about Resident Evil 2 remake. That's what the hell I wanted to talk about. I was about to go in that direction, then you started. Well, never mind. We were talking about the Happy. I was about to say Happy Tree Friends. The Happy Time Murders.
The Happy Tree Fans.
And the Happy Time Murders. Like I said, it looks funny as hell. Something else I'm looking forward to is Resident Evil 2 remake. I just reacted to a trailer for it. If you guys want to check that out, that'll be out later on tonight. Well, honestly, it'll probably be at about like 12 a.m. maybe. I might hold it till tomorrow. I've already like spent too many days without uploading something, so I might just upload it tonight and just say screw it. But yeah, that game looks amazing. I mean, it has the whole Resident Evil 4 camera angles and everything else, but the fact that they took it to one of my favorite settings in the Resident Evil series, which is Resident Evil 2 with the police station, I think is going to make that game fucking amazing. Like, I've already said this in my reaction, but you guys probably aren't. Well, maybe you watch my reaction, maybe you won't. But God damn. I only played the first couple minutes of the Resident Evil 2 when it first came out. That was my first time ever playing a Resident Evil game. I played the first 2 minutes of it and never played it again because the start of the game, it shows previews of what happened on Resident Evil 1. And one of the first the first images you see is of that goddamn first zombie when it's turning his head towards you. And when I was playing the game, I saw that scene and I turned my game off and I never played it again.
Cause you're a fucking pussy. Go ahead, tell him. Go ahead, tell him, little scary ass little boy, little fucking child, scary Devon. Listen, bro.
Okay.
Let me play. Yes, I knew you was gonna say the shit. I'll play the shit. Okay. I'll play the shit.
We want to get into stuff like that.
I'll play the shit.
How many mature rated games did you have growing up?
Bro, I didn't play that shit, bro. What the fuck, bro? I'm not stupid, bro. I'm not gonna pay to get scared as a kid.
I had a ton of mature. I'm not even sure how the hell I got mature rated games, but I got them.
Listen. Yeah, how the fuck did you even get mature games? It's like, no, this is actually a good subject because now I want to change to something else though. As kids, bro, how did we even get access to the inappropriate shit that we know about anyway? Like, I know you didn't watch a lot of movies,
I don't think parents were really. I don't think that stores were really that like big on giving a fuck about with like whether or not the kid getting the game was an adult or not.
Dead ass serious, but I'm talking about movie wise. Like, bro, everybody saw Bad Boys, the first one, right?
Maybe.
But bro, that came out in '96. We were 7, and bro, I knew all the words when I was a kid.
I mean, I never saw that movie in theaters. I saw it on TV.
Did I see it in theaters? I never saw it in theaters.
I remember seeing I didn't watch movies a lot when I was a kid, like, or at least not go to. I didn't go to the movie theater a lot as a kid.
Yeah.
Like I remember going to see Jurassic Park when that first came out. I remember going to go see Major Payne when that came out. And
did I go see Major Payne?
That's pretty much it. I think that's it. I think that's those only movies I remember seeing as a child in the movie theater.
So I'm talking about more about the horror movies.
I think I saw Mortal Kombat in the movie theater when it came out.
Yeah, I didn't. Yes, I did. Oh, yes, I did. I did go see Mortal Kombat. My aunt took me. Wow. Shout out to my aunt.
That fucking Mortal Kombat. Dun, dun, dun,
bro,
dun, dun, dun,
that's like the
dun,
best
dun.
shit. Bro, they used to say, bro, at the end of the movie, bro, I don't know if this was the first one or the second one, bro, and they said, oh, I think it was the first one, when they were talking about Liu Kang and Shao Kahn, bro, and they were like, how would they settle it, bro, and they said, in Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, that was the second one.
And the song came on, I was like, oh shit, that's how they're going to settle it, oh shit.
And then Liu Kang proceeded to get his ass whooped and the song abruptly stopped. It was just funny. He was stomping him like a goddamn cartoon character. If you seen that scene, you know what I'm talking about.
Bro, that was the first one.
No, that was the second one. The first one they fought Shang Tsung. The second one's when Shao Kahn got introduced.
Shao Kahn, yeah, bro. And they were like, something, bro. They were talking to like, what were they, bro? The judges or something?
Elder gods.
Elder gods. They were talking to
like, we will settle it in the traditional ways. In Mortal Kombat.
But they didn't say it, bro. But they didn't say it. The song came on.
Well, no, he said in Mortal Kombat, then the song came on.
Yeah.
I remember that nigga. I'm sorry, I'm trying not to use that word too much. Don't want to get demonetized. But I remember him saying the dude had this deep ass voice. In Mortal Kombat. Dun, 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 dun.
Bro, I think that it was like a split way they said it, though. Like, I think he said, in Mortal Kombat.
Trust me. I know this for a fact. He said, in Mortal Kombat. And then the song
it said, Mortal Kombat.
Now, the song didn't say Mortal Kombat, at least not initial. Like, the song just kicked off. Like, he said in Mortal Kombat, then the song went, dun, 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 dun. Almost as if he was the Mortal Kombat, and then kept saying it. I can show you the clip.
No, bro. Pull up the clip, bro.
Yeah, I'll show you the
clip.
Pull
up the clip.
In Mortal Kombat.
I'll show you the clip after this is over, but
damn, we need to add sound bites to our podcast, bro.
I mean, I can easily do that, but the fact that you continue to talk about it, if I throw a sound clip in, and then like I'm right, then you're gonna be talking about 20 minutes after you've already been proven wrong.
I think I'm right.
Of you trying to make your case.
I think I'm right,
bro. I'm telling you, I'm
I
right
think
about this.
Though. Just had the clip, bro.
You didn't even remember which
Mortal
Kombat movie it came
bro,
from.
I knew it was 1 or 2.
I know for a fact it's 2.
I know
for a fact it was the Elder Gods.
I knew it was the first and the second. Because it was only 2. I knew that. But yes, bro. No, bro. He said it at the same fucking time.
You're going to be so wrong on this.
Mortal Kombat.
Everybody that's listening to this, don't leave a comment in the comment section correcting this, because by the time this comes out, he would have already have seen the correct clip and been proven wrong. So you don't need to rub it in. He would already know.
Listen, bro.
But
we'll settle this in Mortal Kombat.
Let's compare Mortal Kombat to Street Fighter, the movie.
Not gonna lie, bro.
Do you remember when that came out?
No, not okay. But we're gonna touch on this. We're gonna talk about this, and then we're gonna talk about other video game movies. But, bro, yes, like 100%, bro. You got to think the video game movies I saw as a kid. So I didn't really understand what a bad movie was. And the older I get, I'll go as far to say, bro, the internet taught me that what I saw as a kid wasn't that good. Because, bro, I'd fuck around and tell you The Gremlins was one of the greatest movies of all time.
I mean, Gremlins 1 was okay. Gremlins 2 is when it started fucking up. But,
bro, I love that. But back to the video game shit.
Before you get off on that, the thing about movies being good or bad is the internet. Only thing the internet really did was it taught you the technicals of what a good movie should be. Like damn, man, the lighting and the acting and the animations and shit like that are just horrible. But then, like, as a kid, you're just looking for things that look cool.
Right, and I didn't understand that. But, like, as a kid, I'm trying to figure out what I liked more, which movie I liked more.
As a kid, I liked Mortal Kombat better.
Yeah,
I could tell Street Fighter was shit when I first saw it.
No, and see, that's the thing, bro. How could you have told... Bro, I love the Street Fighter movie, bro. I mean... Just seeing your characters real on the screen made me
But that's
love
the thing.
that
For
shit.
me, Street Fighter looked stupid. Like, the characters didn't look impressive to me at all. The fighting was bad. I mean, it wasn't really too many special effects. Raul Julia was the only one that was actually good in that movie. The dude that played in Bison, he was the only good thing that came out.
I was about to say, bro, the dude who played Bison, bro, looked just like the fucking character.
I mean, he was smaller, like, he was a lot skinnier. Bison is a big, stocky looking motherfucker, but
you know what I mean, though. Like, for real. Like, I think that the Street Fighter movie, bro, was okay. I liked it.
What was that famous saying he said on that movie? He's like, the day M. Bison came through your village was one of the most impactful moments of your life. But for me, it was Tuesday.
Oh, shit.
I'm sorry. I don't remember any of it.
You don't remember?
For you, the day Bison graced your village was the most important day of your life. But for me, it was Tuesday.
that was beastie.
That. But for me, it was Tuesday. Who said that?
M. Bison.
Yeah.
He was talking to Chun-Li because Chun-Li was on this vendetta to try to get M. Bison for what he did to her village. And M. Bison was like, I do this to a lot of villages, baby. You got to remind me. What was this again? Were you like the 5th village that I fucked up that day?
But for me, it was Tuesday. That's crazy that you remember that line, bro. Because you just reminded me.
It's a very important line. Another one was, of course.
Of course!
I was about to say that, but I was afraid people might not have gotten it.
Hey, bro. Keep them coming, bro. I forgot. Keep them coming, and I'm remembering them as you say them. It was, of course. Bro, I love that shit.
Jean-Claude Van Damme being cast as Guile was one of the stupidest decisions anybody could have come up with.
Bro, don't start talking about, bro. Don't start talking about.
You're gonna have the American. What was Guile? Was he like a general or something like that?
Yeah, he was American general.
I don't know if he was an actual like general, but he was like military.
He didn't
and
speak
like
a goddamn lick of English.
we are going to go to that in my son, and we're gonna kick him so far in the ass that we.
Well, I'm not going home. I'm gonna get on my boat, and I'm going upriver, and I'm going to kick that son of a bitch Bison's ass so hard that the next Bison wannabe is gonna feel it.
Come on now. Come on. This is the American. Come on now.
Listen,
where was Donald Trump when you needed him? This was the American that was representing us. I sense sabotage afoot.
Bro, listen. Who played Chung-Li back then?
I don't know the actor. She was cute though. Not to objectify women for all those feminists that listen to this shit, but
no, because
I was just
remember,
making a compliment. She was cute.
No, like I think I remember, bro, having a crush on Chung-Li in the movie too. Like I remember, like what made me like movies, bro. Chung-Li might have been one of the main things that I liked about the movie. Like when I was a little kid, I liked fucking Sonya and Johnny Cage's relationship. As a fucking kid, I liked that shit.
The girl that played Sonya in Mortal Kombat was cute too. I think her name was like Bridget Wilson. She was also on that Adam Sandler movie. What was it? Happy Gilmore?
I think so. She was a 90s.
No, Billy Madison. Billy Madison. That's what it was. Billy Madison. I keep getting them confused. Happy Gilmore.
They're the same movie.
Happy Gilmore was the golfing movie. Billy Madison.
I thought Billy Madison was the golfing movie.
No, Happy Gilmore was the one.
Oh,
the
duh.
movie.
Happy Gilmore.
Billy Madison was the one where he went back to school, and she was one of his teachers.
She was the 5th grade teacher or something. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, bro. I remember that dynamic. But yeah, Mortal Kombat was my favorite. But bro, the Super Mario movie, bro.
No, we will. No,
I am so sorry.
You cannot tell me you did not know that movie was bad when you first saw it,
bro. I'm sorry, bro. I liked the movie.
God damn,
bro. I was 5 years old.
What part was it? The non-reptilian
the non-reptilian Bowser made me mad
because the damn shrunken head Goombas. Was that it?
But here's the thing, bro.
The fucking raptor Yoshi.
The raptor Yoshi is funny, but Yoshi was a dinosaur. I think they were just
okay, but he was also a turtle though. He should be like a turtle-looking dinosaur. Yoshi has a shell.
Yoshi is a dinosaur though.
Yoshi has a shell on his back. Yoshi's a turtle for as far as we're concerned. It looks like a saddle, but it's a shell.
But I thought Yoshi was a dinosaur though.
I mean, they're all listed as dinosaurs, but they're all like turtle-looking. They all have shells.
Well, I just figured there was a more realistic version of my movie. I always thought, bro, I was 5 years old.
You can't make Yoshi realistic. That kills the point of the kid. That's like having a Barney movie and having Barney as a legitimate fucking T-Rex. Like, bro, it kills the point of
the dude who played Luigi, bro, wasn't he Spanish?
It was John Leguizamo. John Leguizamo.
I thought, bro, he was like Spanish, bro.
Yeah, he's like Hispanic. Yeah.
Yeah, the dude who played Luigi was. I don't know.
And the dude that played Mario was British.
It's me.
You couldn't get two goddamn Italians to be cast in that role. Okay, cool, whatever. This gets me into a discussion I want to get into real quick.
Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within.
No, not that.
Because I was
going to talk about casting and racists because a lot of people give movies shit when movies cast characters that are outside of the race of the original character. And the truth is, I don't really give a fuck. Like, it depends on what that character's story is. If it's a character...
So, wait. You trying to tell me, bro? You gotta... No, let me say this,
Let me finish before I forget.
Let me say this, bro. So you trying to tell me, bro, Tom Hanks can play Nelson Mandela? Like,
You're not letting me finish.
All right, finish, bro.
I was going to say, if it ties into that character's backstory... So obviously Nelson Mandela can't get played by a white person because part of his backstory is he was part of a black like militant anti-apartheid
well, they make
group.
Them all white.
Like certain characters, like I don't mind when they recast.
Ooh, god damn.
I don't mind when they recast Nick Fury as with Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I didn't mind that because the character wasn't really tied with his race. But like, if it's a character like, say, Black Panther, you can't recast Black Panther as a white person because the whole backstory to the character is
Leonardo DiCaprio stars in Black Panther.
like, I'm trying to think of a white character that would have a race be tied into their character. Like maybe it's some type of Irish character or something, and maybe he has some type. I mean, Thor. Thor would be a character, I guess, that couldn't be cast as black because it's all about Norse mythology, and Norse mythology was pretty well established that it was like white. Like, Thor and Odin were white characters.
You can make Odin black.
No, you can't.
You
You can't make Odin black. No. No.
Okay, can you make Superman black?
I mean, like I said, technically Superman could be anything, really. I mean,
He's a fucking alien.
yeah, Superman could be anything.
He could be green.
Yeah, the Roman Greek gods can also, I think, have to be white. Like, I don't think you can make them another race because they're Greek gods.
Well, are Greeks considered white?
Yeah. Yeah, as far back as I can remember, yes, they
I
were
don't
white.
know. I don't know.
As far back
That's
as
my
I can
Greek
remember.
accent.
Really? That's your Greek accent?
I know, bro. It's trash. But like, okay, so yeah, so what? They could be like white, bro. But like, who? So no. Batman doesn't have to be white.
In a sense, no. He doesn't have to.
Like, for real.
I mean, it would be kind of weird if he was. like it would be a change that I'd be like. It seemed to me like that change would be made just to make him black.
How do you feel about the black Peter Parker?
I don't mind that because
in that universe,
he's not Peter Parker. He's a different.
Yeah, he's
person.
not Peter Parker. He's just a black Spider-Man.
Yeah, he just happened to become Spider-Man. I mean, you could. I take that back. You can make Thor black because Thor is just whoever can wield the Mjolnir.
No, that's not true.
Yeah.
Thor is Odin's son.
No, because there's
Thor's the son of Odin.
There's a female that became Thor for a long time.
Yeah, his girl in the movie, but she's not Thor though.
She is Thor.
I thought she had a different name.
The engravement on the hammer says, "He who can wield this hammer shall gain the handle of Thor." Like whoever picks up that handle becomes Thor.
Oh, so.
I mean, I think that Thor.
But I think Thor is like the original Thor.
Yeah, I think that he's the original character, and like the name and everything was like based on him. But I think that if he loses that hammer or he becomes unworthy of wielding that hammer, he becomes like that hammer gains his power, and you become the. It's almost like there's a person Thor and a position Thor.
Yeah,
and you become the position of Thor,
like Black Panther. There's a person of Black Panther.
Yeah,
and
you can.
Position
I mean,
yeah,
but I think that only ties with
Wakanda.
The bloodline. I think you have to be a part of that bloodline to become Black Panther.
Really?
I think so.
You have to be of royal blood?
I think so, yeah.
I think that might be, that might be true. Because Killmonger definitely was his cousin.
I mean, that was the movie, though. I'm not sure what the comic book
Killmonger. You want me to get real political about Black Panther? Even in that movie, they had black on black crime. Like, for real, bro. Even in a movie, bro, to where we're uplifted, it was about black people fighting black people.
I mean, to me, it kind of spoke to that.
There wasn't a white enemy.
I mean, to me, it spoke to that whole Malcolm X, Martin Luther King dynamic. Like, one side wants to do the peaceful way, and the other side wants to do the, like, militant way.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say Malcolm X was a kill 'em all. It was just a separate, and we have our black country, y'all have y'all's white country type of person. But it was just a different way of doing things. So, I mean, Marvel has already done that, like...
with X-Men.
And yeah, analogy with X-Men. But,
can Wolverine... Let's talk about Wolverine for a second. How do you feel about the fact...
dead.
Come on, bro. We're going to see Wolverine in a few years, but like on the screen. But I'm talking about like in general, the original Wolverine costume, bro, we'll probably never see on the screen.
I don't know. I think that one day they'll have a person wear the costume.
Because the way the director was explaining it, did you watch this with me?
No.
The way that he was explaining Logan was never that tight type of guy. His personality would never... Logan wasn't a put a mask on type of guy.
I mean, what I was about to say was, the next time they come out with the X-Men movie and they want to establish a new person playing Wolverine, they would have to put him in that costume. Because if you put him in the tank top and jeans, they're going to automatically associate it with Hugh Jackman. In my opinion. I think that's what they're going to do. Like, people that see it will be like, oh, he's like Hugh Jackman. Whereas if you put him in a costume, then you can differentiate it from the Hugh Jackman Wolverine.
They're going to give him so much shit when he first comes out. Like, dead serious. Like, they're not going to accept him. Because Hugh Jackman's Wolverine is like a dope-ass Wolverine.
It depends.
For 10 years.
It depends. If they go like 100% to the source material and make him like
full tights.
a comic book Wolverine, I think that the hardcore fans are going to accept him. Like, yes, this is the Wolverine we should have had from the beginning. Like, make him short, make him hairy, make him muscular, make him like crazy as fuck. Like the actual Wolverine character, I think they'll accept him. Like, yes, that's the Wolverine we should have got. But the fangirls and the people, the casual fans who are like really into Hugh Jackman, would be like, oh yeah, he's not Wolverine.
Right. Don't get me wrong though. Hugh Jackman did a wonderful job as Wolverine. And as a matter of fact, I'm gonna go as far as to say Hugh Jackman isn't even done as Wolverine because of X-Men First Class. They've already done like the time travel shit. So bro, wow, bro, I just figured some shit out, bro. Technically, he's still alive. There's two different timelines, bro.
I don't know.
No. The fans know what I'm talking about too. The Logan trilogy has nothing to do with X-Men First Class.
Why doesn't it?
It's a different... Bro, did you see X-Men Ghosts of Futures Past?
Ghosts of Futures Past?
Bro.
It's not... I'm pretty sure it's not called Ghosts of Futures Past.
I know, you know what I mean, bro.
Days of Futures Past?
There it is, bro. Days of Futures Past, they went back in time.
Yeah.
So,
You're
bro,
right.
he's alive.
No, he's not. He was alive during that time period.
I'm telling you, bro, they can still go back.
No, they can't. No, they can't. He was alive during that time period. He lived through it. He got to the point where the X-Men were about to get exterminated. He went back in time during that time, and then he fixed the timeline so that the X-Men weren't about to get exterminated. Then he went back to his time, and then years went by, and then that's when Logan started.
What is the new X-Men movie though?
I don't know what the next one's gonna be called. It was funny that little cameo they had in Deadpool 2.
That shit was funny as hell. that cameo was so funny when he was going back and erasing everything that happened. That shit is hilarious. He could actually go back and save Logan.
He could if he wanted to. That's funny. He actually could.
It would have been funny if he would have done that. That would have been genius.
There was an unreleased clip that was on YouTube from that movie, and it was about him going back in time, and he's in this orphanage, and he's like pacing back and forth like, oh, should I do it? I don't know if I should do it. And then like he's standing in front of this like baby carriage, and then the camera pans down to the front of the baby carriage, and it says A. Hitler, and he's like, I don't know if I should do it. All right, forget it. Here we go. and then the camera cuts off.
I don't know if I should. That shit is so funny. He said, "I'll fucking here we go." If you kill Hitler, somebody else would have done it.
Maybe it. I mean,
bro,
we're about to get political.
We are about to get political.
Maybe
somebody else would have done it. Germany would have rose.
I don't know.
You think what they just needed Hitler?
Yes. I think
bro, they still had other people who felt the same way.
No, it's like it was bubbling underneath the surface, but they needed that one spark that was going to get it out. It's a lot like racist people and Trump. Like there was racism all the entire time, but they just needed that one person to spark it. And I'm saying like there could be somebody that could have came out and sparked it also. Yeah. But I don't think there was somebody that like, was that motivated to actually get out and try to do something like that? I mean, I'm sure there was a lot of people that like had anti-Semitic thoughts, but I don't think there was someone that was that damn crazy to like go with it.
Really? I think the scientists and shit that were doing this shit were just as crazy as he was.
I mean, yeah, but they needed him to like be that thing that makes them seem like, okay, well, I can do it because it's normal now because he made it normal.
Yeah, I guess. I still just think, bro, there would have been somebody else.
I mean, at some point there probably would have been.
We would have been calling somebody else fucking
The most
Hitler.
evil person in history.
Yeah. Is Hitler number one on that spot?
Not really. There have been people that killed way more people than Hitler.
I mean, we don't know that, though.
Well, we know that for sure.
So, bro, when they talk about the old genocides, I don't know what they're talking about. Like, bro.
I mean, I'm afraid to say some stuff because I think that it might be, it might make everything take a huge left turn. So, just a heads up, what I'm about to say, I do not agree with none of the shit that went down.
Okay.
At all.
Oh, shit, disclaimer.
But I will say that I think that the reason a lot of people tend to give Hitler like the title for most evil person in history, even though there are people that did way worse, is because he did it to a country that was like one of the colonizing countries, like one of the countries that was technically ruling a good part of the world, like that whole European kingdom shit that was like.
I know
mean,
where
because
you're going, but I kind of disagree. Bro.
I mean, like, look at what,
because it's more about racism too. Though.
I mean, it was anti-Semitism, but like, there have been a lot of people that did a lot of crazy shit in Africa and stuff like that, but they're not labeled as the most evil because of who they did it to. Whereas, like, Hitler did it to Jewish people, and
don't get me wrong,
that
bro.
makes him
if we're gonna talk about
most evil.
If we're gonna talk about evil, bro. The U.S. is pretty evil too.
I mean, yeah, but I'm not gonna put us on Hitler's level at all.
No, we're not on Hitler's level.
But I mean, like,
we bombed Japan, bro.
But I'm saying no. I will get into that in a second. But they're like back in the 1800s, there was like this Dutch king, and he pretty much owned a good portion of Africa, and he like made it so that he made everybody pretty much slaves so he can get diamonds and shit like that from Africa. And then he would have people like snitch on each other and chop off their hands and shit like that if they I don't know if it was diamonds or rubber. It was something like that. But like he would have people get their hands chopped off and shit for the stupidest, like smallest shit. And like he would completely like just destroy all the resources and shit like that. And like nobody, like half the people don't even really know who he is. Like even I forgot his name. I did research on him, but I forgot his name. But if I look it up, I'll easily find it. Just look up the Dutch king that destroyed Africa or some shit. Like the name will pop up at some point. You'll get to it. I'll look into it.
Because the Dutch, the Dutch, it was a Dutch king. That's my Dutch accent, by the way.
But yeah, like there's a lot more people out there that are way more evil than Hitler. It's just that they did their evil acts to people that were like considered third world or indigenous or some shit like that, and they weren't looked at as like evil.
Christopher Columbus is a pretty evil person.
I mean, yeah, but
Hitler's up there, bro. Like
yeah,
you got,
I'm not saying he isn't.
Hitler's top 5 all time.
I'm just saying that
Hitler's top 5.
I'm just saying that there are people that did way worse.
Is Hitler in your top 5 evil people?
I guess I have to look into it, but I think he is. Yeah,
your top 5 evil people. Yeah, bro.
But there's a lot of people that did evil shit in the world though. And to get back on that bombing Japan shit, no disrespect to my Japanese listeners, but y'all know goddamn well that the Japanese were not going to surrender without some type of big ass thing that was going to make them reconsider fighting against America. And a big ass bomb that was willing to take out an entire city was one of the damn things.
I mean, bro, we didn't have to do, bro.
Yeah, we did.
Nagasaki, bro.
Bro,
Nagasaki.
Bro,
was
do I have to explain to you about the rape of Nanking? and all the shit that went down during that.
What is that?
The thing that Japan still hasn't apologized for, when the Japanese army went into Nanking in China and like completely destroyed that city and killed innocent people for like just for fun and fucking raped women and killed babies. Like there are pictures online of like Japanese people like spearing babies with bayonets and having like babies on the edge of their guns and shit, like marching down the street with babies like literally piked on their damn guns. Or like how they would like rape women and then just like behead them, and then like on the side of the road would be just a bunch of like women that are violated with. They had fucking sporting events.
This is getting dark.
They had sporting events where they would announce in the newspaper like how many, like they would have generals that would compete who could chop off the most Chinaman head or China people's heads, and like they would keep score in the newspaper like, oh, this person is at 103 and this person's at 110.
I want to leave this area we're in now. I'm sorry I came.
All I'm saying
ready to
is,
leave, Devon.
All I'm saying
I'm ready
is
to leave.
Everybody did some evil shit. And America is no like saint when it comes to that shit neither. But to say like, oh well, Japan didn't deserve. I mean, don't get me wrong. A lot of people, innocent people died, and innocent people don't deserve to die at all. But if we're just talking about just the straight up country by themselves, that includes America, that includes Japan, that includes Germany, that includes everybody. Everybody's done something bad, and everybody
except
gets
for
some shit done
Africa.
to. No, Africa's done a lot of crazy shit too.
But Africa normally does shit to themselves. They don't go to other countries and.
Well, that's just because they don't have the resources to. If Africa was the country that developed the guns and the weapons and shit first, and Europe was the country with all the resources and shit, you better bet your ass that Africa would have went in there and pillaged that bitch. Like, it was just a matter of first come, first serve.
Africa has all the resources for Earth, bro.
Most of them. At least most like the valuable resources like diamonds and gold and shit like that. Most of the like a lot of other resources you can find in other places.
We should go to Africa to scavenger. Are you allowed to do that?
Why the hell would you go and scavenge in Africa? Are you talking about? We just had all this talk about how much Africa has been pillaged and raped. And you want to talk about? Let's go over there and scavenge some shit,
bro. I'm not saying it like that, bro. I'm saying it like, let's just go to Africa, bro. Like, find like some places that are not habitable, bro, and just find some shit.
I mean, my imagining would be, considering how long people have been in Africa, chances are if there's an area that's uninhabited, there's probably nothing to get from it. It's probably been drained of its resources at this point.
Bro, I mean, we don't gotta go to the Sahara, bro. But I'm just saying, bro. Maybe the lions, bro, are sitting on a gold mine, bro.
You gonna take it from them?
Are you daring me? Are you daring me, bro?
Hey, and when the news come out that some guy who went to Africa to get resources was found in a fucking lion den,
mangled and mauled.
Yeah, I'm not gonna weep for your goddamn misfortune. That's
bro.
Chicken's coming home to roost for
bro. If the lions are sitting on a gold mine, bro, I would risk my life for that.
What if the lions had their own Wakanda? Yeah, they do that wilderness stuff as a front. There's some invisible country with a bunch of.
If I ever saw an 8-foot lion, bro, I would just
walking around in robes and shit with their fingers crossed together across their chest, and they just walk all regal and shit. They got braids in their damn manes.
They're like, we're the true rulers of this planet. We've stayed in captivity. Like, bro,
we have been here since the Ice Age times.
Why did you come, young African male? I'm actually American. You're American. This changes everything. Kill him. Like, oh shit, no, I'm African. I'm African.
Yeah.
Bro, that would be crazy.
Do you think we've talked enough? Because I'm starting to run low on topics. I mean, I can keep talking, of course, but we might have to jump to something else.
Nah, bro, we can end the podcast.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and end it right here. If you guys enjoy this podcast, make sure you hit that like button, comment, and share, and subscribe. We'll have more in the future. Hopefully next time we'll come up with a game plan.
So the plan is for us to be the biggest podcast ever.
I mean, only way that'll happen is if we get some celebrity guests.
Bro, we have to go to LA.
LA don't mean shit. There's a lot of celebrities out there.
Bro, I guarantee you 75% of them live in LA.
We need some dead celebrities. We need to have some seances. Next week on the show, we'll have Michael Jackson and Prince.
We'll have Michael Jackson and Prince perform on the next episode, bro.
And a very special guest that just recently arrived.
Elvis Presley.
Have Aretha Franklin. We'll have...
Nah, bro. Aretha canceled, bro. We'll have Elvis Presley.
Okay.
Elvis Presley. Aretha can't show up this quick, bro. She still got to, bro, deal with her.
Too soon.
Bro, yeah, bro. Way too soon, bro. Can she die first? Can she be dead a little bit?
I mean, respect to Aretha Franklin. I gave a shout out to
definitely respect
her.
to Aretha Franklin.
Hopefully you guys gave y'all's respects before she passed away, because I definitely had a link that you all can get to that, or at least not a link, but I had like links to her social media and stuff so that you can show your respects before she passed away, because they had news that she was sick before she
Oh yeah, they definitely showed me a picture of her.
I didn't see a picture of her, but
I did.
I wasn't gonna do anything.
And
like
I was
that.
like, oh, what's wrong with her?
Yeah, I'm not.
She's dying.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna do anything like that. I wasn't gonna like look at her or anything like that. I want to remember Aretha for when she was at her peak. The last memory I want to have of Aretha Franklin was her at the Obama inauguration when she was blowing that motherfucker up, and as a black person, you were just proud because, like, hey, black president, and you got Aretha Franklin singing on the fucking White House lawn. Goddamn.
It was a proud moment to be black, bro. They tried their hardest to erase all that. We're about to get political again, bro. Let's end the podcast. Let's end the podcast.
No disrespect to all of our white listeners and things like that. I mean, it was just for a African American person. It was a moment that made us proud. Or I'm gonna say Black American because I hate when I hear African American. As a Black American, I was proud.
And bro, for white people, bro, there's a bunch of shit that can make y'all proud. I mean, let's just be real. There's a lot of shit that can make white people proud. Like throughout history, there's a lot of shit that can make y'all proud or not proud.
They invented sandwiches.
White people invented sandwiches?
I think. I don't know, but I'm willing to credit it to them.
You know what, bro?
And that right there is a win for you guys.
Hey, you know what, bro? We should have White People Appreciation Day.
That sounds like you're mocking. That's fucked up.
We should have a day, bro, to where we just appreciate white people, bro. Because you want to know something? Black people, we're always quick. I mean, to remind them when
hopefully this podcast doesn't cause some shit, because we said a lot of things that could be considered weird. Just know that most of the time, most of it we're just joking. And other times we don't mean it as bad. It's what y'all might hear.
Listen, one day we'll be able to have somebody else say our disclaimers. But like for now, bro, I'm gonna say it like this: Black people, bro, we always talk about how we started it, bro. How it was us first,
and some of that shit gets on my nerves.
But I'm gonna tell you like this: woke. So let's appreciate the white people that did do something, because obviously Black people did everything. Obviously, Black people we made all this shit.
If you're on Facebook long enough, you'll see motherfuckers telling you that George Washington is black. So we'll go ahead and end it on that, because
George Washington wasn't the first president.
And yeah, that's another one they like to throw out. That fucking
it was John Hanson.
Yeah, and he was fucking white. the black guy that they like to point to that they say was a black person was like, he was like a congressman. And that was like 1860. It was a fucking photo. It was a damn photo of him. Photos weren't even invented until like the 1840s. The first president, or technical president, because it was before the Articles of Confederation for America. This was like the 1760s, almost 100 years before the first cameras were invented.
Listen, bro. Black people, we created everything. We created the street light, peanut butter. We created utensils. We
didn't invent peanut butter.
We created electricity, bro. It wasn't really Benjamin Franklin, bro. It was actually this black guy named Benjamin Jones. That's what they don't know. It was
Benjamin Jones.
It was Benjamin Jones.
Come up with fake black history facts.
It was Benjamin Jones, and he went out there, bro. And, bro, he actually survived, but it was the followers, bro.
All right, we're coming up with some bullshit now. Let's go ahead and end the podcast right here. I'm the original Renaissance man, Devon DaVinci.
And I'm King Draco, and I have a YouTube channel that I don't have anything on.
That you need to upload on.
Yeah, I'm going to figure out what to have.
Anyway, hopefully we'll see you guys on the next podcast for those that aren't offended.
Right.
Deuces.
Deuces.